God. I'm from Reno. I've done meth. In a trailer with no hot water for 3 days straight with an uncircumcised line cook named Stinky Pete. Isn't that disgusting? That I'm from Reno? Reno's a gateway drug. When I moved there, I wanted to be a marine biologist, and I left regretting I was never a stripper. And the only reason I didn't dance was because I could never get my weight and standards low enough at the same time. That's the secret, yeah. So, I was never a stripper, but I was a really serious actor in my teens and 20s, which is, totally normal in LA. But in Reno, most people are just acting like they're not on meth. Yeah, so I took it really seriously, though. I got a BFA in acting, which means that I spent $10,000 to learn how to pick up an invisible phone. Yeah. Do you guys know how to? Does anybody here? Show me your invisible phones, guys. How do you pick up a phone? How do you pick? Do you do that? See? Yeah. You got that. Okay. Oh, do you have a BFA? Oh, wow. She just saved herself $10,000. That's amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna school y'all. Right? Ready? Okay, so this is the correct way, right? Because you don't turn your hand into a phone. $10,000. $10,000. Yeah. So when I was 24, I quit drinking. I moved to LA, and I immediately landed a lead role in a very important film, Vampires of Sorority Row 2. Yeah. I took it super seriously. I would get on set and I'd ask the director, "What's my motivation in this scene?" And he'd say, "To show your tits and not get killed." I quit acting soon after, but I still use that motivation every time I start a new crappy day job. Show your tits, don't get killed. Show your tits, don't get killed. Show your tits. I found it to be very effective. Yeah. So I haven't been in a movie in a really long time, but people still ask me if I'm famous, which I think is maybe the dumbest question on earth. If you have to ask someone if they're famous, so I just say yes. I'm the David Hasselhoff of Reno. Kinda true. Okay, so after the whole acting thing, I did what a lot of washed-up actors do. I went to grad school. Yeah. This means that I spent $20,000 to learn how to write a play. Some jokes just write themselves, now don't they? If I would have gone to school for 2 more years, everybody would be calling me a doctor. But I just got a master's, so they all just call me unemployable. Right? Yeah. I mean, seriously, I've been looking for 10 years just for one job post on Monster for a playwright. Just what? I can tell you right now, none. Yeah. It's pretty tragic. So then I did what a lot of washed up playwrights do. I found a husband. Yes. I picked a stoner, mostly for entertainment purposes. The other night he was so high, he opened up a brand new carton of eggs and asked me in complete seriousness, "Did you buy all of them?" And I said, "No, I bought 7. I put the other 5 in my purse. It was a dangerous walk back to the car." He's so fun to mess with. So we spawned. We have a kid. Yeah. He's 6, and the other morning he woke me up from a perfect slumber, looked deep into my eyes, and said, "Mommy, when I grow up, can I be nothing just like you?" I sent him straight to his room to watch Vampires of Sorority Row 2 as punishment. Seriously, one of the best things that kid has done for me is make me a MILF. I finally belong to a category on Pornhub. Yeah. But please do not make a common mistake of mistaking a MILF for our leopard-clad colleague, the cougar. Okay? Yes. Okay, their work in the field is outstanding. I will give them that. I wouldn't take away from that. No. But there's an initiation into MILFdom that is optional for the cougs. Okay? So let me break it down into SAT terms, right? Okay. All MILFs can be cougs, but not all cougs can be MILFs. God, that master's degree is really paying off, isn't it? It's really feels good. So yeah, did you guys know that epidurals wear off? Because see, I didn't. No one told me. Yeah, I found out in hour 28 of my 36-hour labor. Yeah. You know, the only thing anyone should ever do for 36 hours straight is drugs. Yeah. So I ended up having what they call a natural childbirth. Mm-hmm. It means that I now know what it feels like to be ripped in half and survive. Yeah. And you know what, you guys, like, not for 1 second did I think, my God, this feels so natural. No. And then after the whole ordeal is over, do you know what those assholes do? They slap a bloody-ass weird baby on your chest and expect you to have a special moment. What? Special moments are reserved for smart women who had scheduled C-sections. I mean, please, I have a girlfriend who scheduled a hair and makeup appointment before her scheduled C-section. So she would look pretty in the pictures with her and her brand new baby. You guys, there's one picture of me with my brand new baby. And I look like I just escaped from Vietnam. But don't feel too sorry for me, you guys. My life is really amazing today. I haven't had a drink in 19 years. What? Thank you. You know what this means. When I do karaoke, it's on purpose. Yeah. So when I got sober, like, my whole life came in really clear. And I found out that what I had always called dating drug dealers is actually called prostitution. So I was never a stripper, but I was actually a hooker. Dreams come true. Yes. That's why I consider myself more of an inspirational speaker than a comic. So I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you so much. I'm Rundell.